I have my suggestions that are my personal.
And I say this more to the expertise that you're referring to, the analysis of sure the students know what is acceptable and what is not. But when it comes down,
I think was really valuable in letting students know that these are the conversations that the administration and university is having, and that it's not just a side issue, but very much at the forefront of what the university is doing.
About possible budget cuts for next year, and of course students are a bit worried that that means higher tuition for next year. A lot of students around campus have there's debate going on about whether in-state students should be paying more or out-of-state students should be paying more. And compared to the other 8 public Ivies, I guess as we'd call ourselves, we're paying a lot less, or our out-of-state students are paying a lot less money than the rest of those students.
Conclusion that we can't have another year of no raises and budget cuts. So we're going to have a dual approach of making sure the General Assembly maintains or even increases our appropriation, and also increasing tuition, because the long-term value of your degree in this institution that you've made a commitment to is what's important.
And really, having the various student leaders here along with administrative leaders and students chiming in, I think we did have a valuable discussion.
we talk about the Carolina Way a lot, and I think the honor code is intertwined with that concept. You can't have a Carolina Way if you don't also have an honor code in the way that Carolina does, and I think that's what makes the Carolina Way so special.
We're talking about how to make sure that we keep that, but it's it's a precious thing that we've got here.
The biggest goals that I would like to see is this idea of outreach to faculty and ways in which they're already involved in the process.
What do we feel like when we're walking in these university buildings and we don't see faculty and staff who look like us? And what does it feel like when I'm sitting in the classroom with the professor and I may not feel comfortable, or what does it look like when we're in our university residential housing living experiences, and am I comfortable in really being a part of this university community?
And that even in places where we may vehemently disagree, that we do so with a civility and a commitment to the fact that we are members of the same community. And I believe that should be part of all of our discussions when we talk about honor at this university.
There's a continuum. There's probably not going to be a point in time where we can say definitively we are as diverse as we need to be and grow. And it really is about how we treat each other. And I think the measure of a place is in how we treat each other.
All those initiatives, we need to make sure